Chad Michael Murray expresses his interest in reprising his role as Austin Ames in a hypothetical sequel to A Cinderella Story. Released in 2004, the film starred Murray alongside Hilary Duff in a modern reimagining of the classic fairy tale. Set in a high school environment, the movie follows Sam Montgomery, Duff, an ambitious teenager who dreams of escaping her oppressive stepfamily, and Austin, a popular football player who connects with her anonymously through text messages before discovering her true identity. In a recent interview with Elle, Murray reflected on the enduring popularity of his character and shared his thoughts about a potential Cinderella story sequel that explores what Austin's life might look like years after the events of the original. While no official plans for this sequel have been announced, Murray's reflections raise questions about whether it is possible. Check out what he said about a Cinderella Story sequel below. What this means for early 2000s nostalgia. Studios are seeing the value in early 2000s franchises. Sam, Hilary Duff, standing in a white gown and mask with Carter, Dan Bird, dressed as Zorro in A Cinderella Story. Murray's remarks underline the continued relevance of early 2000s teen films. A Cinderella Story stood out for its relatable characters and optimistic themes, and these qualities have allowed it to maintain its appeal years after its release. The film's popularity speaks to the impact of its story and characters, and a potential sequel would not only reconnect with an established audience who grew up with the original, but also provide an opportunity to introduce an updated story to a new generation. Moreover, a potential Cinderella Story sequel could provide an opportunity to revisit and further develop the original film's key themes, such as resilience and ambition, by exploring how these concepts evolve in adulthood. Such a direction could appeal to new audiences interested in similar themes of personal development and overcoming obstacles. Currently, Hollywood's trend of reboots and sequels demonstrates the value of revisiting these familiar stories. Projects such as The Princess Diaries 3 and the live-action reboot of How to Train Your Dragon highlight how production companies are leveraging popular franchises to connect with both established and newer audiences. Murray himself is also contributing to this ongoing trend, as he is currently working on the Freaky Friday sequel alongside Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. A continuation of A Cinderella Story could follow suit and create a bridge between nostalgia and contemporary storytelling, if handled with care. Our take on revisiting Austin Ames. A Cinderella Story sequel could be worthwhile. A Cinderella Story. Austin confronted by Sam at the locker room. Murray's interest in revisiting A Cinderella Story emphasizes its continued cultural impact, even a little over 2 decades later. While the original film provided a complete and charming story, its characters evolving as adults in a sequel could offer nuanced insights and meaningful connections for its viewers. Revisiting Austin Ames, along with the rest of the characters, would be an opportunity to explore familiar themes from a modern perspective and add depth to the story while still honoring its nostalgic influence.